Hi, Maria here, and welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would do a tag video that I saw not too long ago. I saw Delicious Delights do it. She was tagged by Joss Jane, who originated the tag, and I thought it was fun, so I thought I would do it. Yeah, no one tagged me, but I'm just tagging myself. So I'll link their channels down below, and the people that I am tagging are, I've got 4, I don't know if that's allowed, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So first of all, Anna Absolute, I would love to know what her thoughts are. Also Navadine, I would like to know what you think, so I'm tagging you. I also want to tag Evan Monroe. Like, really, she's got one of the most beautiful large collections I've ever seen, so I would love to find out what she thinks or what her take is on this. And honestly, I know it's a long shot, but I'd actually like to know what Jeremy Fragrance thinks. And I know he's wanting to do different content these days, so I'm gonna tag him, and who knows, maybe he'll do it. So yeah, those are my 4 tags. I'll leave their channels down below as well, and who knows, maybe they'll join in the fun. So I'm just gonna get started. If you are new here, please feel free to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and feel free to put your answers down in the comments. I'd love to know what your picks are for these questions. The first question is, what is your newest fragrance? And that one, I just got it yesterday and I'm super excited. Okay guys, I'm a newbie kind of to this whole entire scene, so you'll have to forgive my enthusiasm, but I'm so pumped about this one. So my husband and son, they got this for me for Mother's Day, and I just love it. Look at this bottle, it's beautiful. But what's really important is the way it smells. I love this scent. What I love about it is I love the citrus, I love how it develops on my skin, and I love the longevity. It's just a great all-around beautiful, classy perfume that you could wear every day. So yeah, super excited to have that in my collection. The next question is, what is your oldest fragrance? And so currently, I just recently threw out a few bottles, which I wish I wouldn't have done now that I'm doing this tag, but the one that's currently in my collection that's the oldest is Viva La Juicy Noir, and you'll have to forgive this crazy bow business. I know it has a black bow, but I didn't like the satin black bow. I thought it looked cheap, so I took it off and tossed it. And then honestly, I thought it looked even worse because this is just silver. And so yeah, it just looks so plain. So I just threw on a piece of ribbon. So yeah, it looks a little goofy. But anyway, this has been in my collection for I think about 6 years now. Yes, indeed. Next question is, what is your most expensive perfume? And again, I have to go with the Chanel. This one for 100 mils in Canada is $175. So yeah, currently this is my most expensive. The next question is, what is your most affordable fragrance? And that would be Jessica Simpson Fancy. I heard this one talked about so much, and then I was at my local we've got a few different drugstores, but one called Rexall, and they were having a sale, and this was like $17.99 or something crazy like that. So I had to pick it up. And to me, this one, it's kind of a thick, syrupy sweet. It's not like crazy, like sugar, like, you know, where your teeth just kind of go on edge sweet. It reminds me a little bit of La Vie Belle, like it's kind of got that vibe. You know, it's got a bit of fruit, got a bit of vanilla. It's quite beautiful and really affordable. The next question is, what is your favorite Easy Reach? And currently my favorite Easy Reach is Olympia Aqua. Now Olympia, the original, it's really pretty, but it's really quite heavy, sweet with that salt note. It's quite sexy actually. The Olympia Aqua is just a little more tame, I would say. It's not as sweet because it's got kind of a burst of citrusy note in it. What I like about this one is it's not overpowering. It's just a really nice everyday scent to me, and I love the way it warms up on my skin, and I like the fact, I love it when a fragrance tells a story. So over the course of me wearing it, it changes a few different times. I find that that's what this one does, and so I just enjoy sniffing myself. Like, Sniffing, do you guys, I've actually had people go, what are you doing? Because I'll be like, because I'm always sniffing myself. I really enjoy it. So anyway, this one, currently my easy reach. The next question is, what is your favorite bottle design? And I'm not sure I have a favorite, but I definitely have a type. So the Mon Guerlain, I love the Chanel bottle, but I just don't want to include it 50 million times. But like this style of bottle, I also love the Sofia Vergara. So what I'm noticing is I like the clear bottles. I like the substantial heavy bottles. I like being able to see the liquid or juice inside. And I like the fanciness around the cap, like when they spend time on the caps. I just think they look like pieces of jewelry. So yeah, I like the clear bottles. I like classic shapes and heavy substantial bottles. So yeah. The next question is, what is your smallest bottle? And it is this Fresh Couture. Is that what it's called? Gold Fresh Couture by Moschino. Isn't this the cutest little bottle? Like, I just love it. Like, it's just ridiculously small. But, and I wish it had a spray. Like, wouldn't it be fun if this was like a little, like, that would be totally awesome. But instead it's the way it is. But this one's just kind of a nice, fresh, little bit of sweet. I haven't worn this one very often, but I just can't get rid of it because that bottle's so darn cute. The next question is, what is your biggest bottle? And I would definitely say it's this one. Look, it's almost the size of my head. It's huge. So this is Elizabeth and James Nirvana Rose. And I got this one on sale at Winners, which is like our version of the TJ Maxx. And I actually really like this one. It kind of reminds me of wine. Like every time I smell it, I think of like a big glass of juicy dark wine. It's very rosy, but like to me, it just smells like wine. It smells like a boozy rose, I guess. Yeah, I actually really like this. I'm not the hugest wine fan, but obviously I like pouring it on myself because that's what this one smells like to me. And compared to like a Mon Guerlain bottle, like these are both 100 mils. Like this one's really thin, but it's definitely big and bulky. Apparently it's supposed to be like a cigarette case. You could use it as a weapon too. Like it's substantial bottle. The next question is fragrance that has the best memory association with it. And again, I'm gonna cheat and pick two. I don't have them in my collection anymore, but Rock in Rio would be the first one. I got that one at the same time as my sister. It was during a really carefree time of our lives, and we were always going to this place called White Ave in Edmonton. It's kind of the cool place to hang out and just enjoying the warm summer sun. And yeah, it was just really fun. So I love that perfume, or the memories associated with it. I don't think I'd like the perfume now, but I really loved it back then. And then also Burberry Red Brit. It came in a red bottle. I'll see if I can find a picture and put it up on the screen. Again, bought it at the same time as my sister, and it was right around the Christmas season, kind of fall Christmas, and it had this ginger note. And I loved the smell of that ginger, and it so reminded me of Christmas. So yeah, I loved that whole period of time. It was pretty fun. And so yeah, Red Brit by Burberry. The next question is, which fragrance was worth the hype? And I'd have to say it's this replica one called By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela. Oh, I just love this one. I heard it talked about, and it's got this super wood, like it literally smells like a fire going and you're roasting marshmallows on the open fire. Like, and you know when you kind of get that burnt around the marshmallow, you're smelling the fire and then you shove the marshmallow in your mouth. That's what this smells like. It's unbelievable. So I love it. Some people go, it smells a little too like, I don't know, like I'd like it in a candle, but I don't want to smell like a fire. Me want to smell like fire. I actually really like this one. So yeah, I think this one was definitely worth the hype. The next question is, what fragrance wasn't worth the hype. And again, I'm sorry to say, it goes to my Viva La Juicy Noir. I know this one's gotten tons of hype. Lots of people really like it. And, you know, obviously I liked it because I bought it, but I just find that it smells, for me, a little juvenile. It's definitely sweet. It's definitely a compliment getter, but it's not overly interesting to me, and it kind of smells the same throughout the whole entire perfume. I like something that changes and kind of, again, I like this whole fragrance evolution-ish type thing. So this one is not my favorite and not worth the hype, in my opinion. The next question is, what is your favorite fragrance from your favorite fragrance house? Now, my favorite fragrance house would be Mugler. I love all the alien scents, or like many of the alien scents. And I also, like, I don't love Angel, but I like the EDT, and then I love Angel Muse, the EDT and the EDP. Love all of those. Mugler is kind of a powerhouse as far as their fragrances are concerned. They're long lasting, they're kind of beautiful. I know everyone wears them, but for good reason. Now, the one that I think is the most amazing, and I've got just a tiny decant of it, I'll put it up on the screen, but Alien Essence Absolute. If I could get my hands on that one, I would buy it, but it's sold out everywhere. And I think my local Sephora still has it, but right now in quarantine, can't go to the store, so I'm jumping on that as soon as the stores open. But I just love the scent of it. It's so, so beautiful. And you know, you still get that alien vibe, but then with that extra vanilla, like it's killer. And it's not sicky sweet, it's just dark and mysterious. And it's good. It's good. So that would be definitely my favorite alien from the House of Mugler. Now the next question is, what is your most used fragrance? And for me, that would have to be Amor Amor. I just recently threw out the bottle. Note to self, don't throw them out in case you're doing a tag video. But Amor Amor, I wore it. I probably have gone through 5 bottles of it. Prior to really getting into fragrance, that was what I would have considered my signature scent. Me and one of my best friends, she had it. I loved the way she smelled, so I bought it. It's the only fragrance really I've ever gotten compliments from. So yeah, Amor Amor by Cacharel. It's an oldie, but actually a really goodie. And so that's it. Those are my fragrances. Please feel free to answer the questions in the comments if you like. And again, I'm tagging Anna Absolute, Navadine, the Evan Monroe, and Jeremy Fragrance if he's up for it. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.